Certificate-based security is most common way to secure service-to-service communication for our internal services. In a typical microservice deployment, microservices are indirectly exposed to the public. The external clients interact mostly with the services via an API. As our microservices endpoints are not public, we can use our own CA trusted by all microservices in our deployment. If you consider an example where order service want to communicate with the shipping service, in order to establish trust between the order and the shipping service, we need third party called certificate authority, trusted by all microservices. So we create our own internal authority which issues and signs the certificates for all our internal microservices. So we'll create the certificate authority, internal certificate authority, which will issue and sign the certificates for each of our microservices. So our each microservice has private key and public key issued and signed by certificate authority, which is trusted by all microservices, along with certificate authority public. So you can see your order service has order cert and order key and a CA key, which is the public key of CA. And these are the order service, private and public key. Then we have the same set of certificates for shipping service, where shipping service has its own private and public key and the CA's public key. When order service calls to the shipping service endpoint, first they exchange public keys. Each service verifies certificate signature as both public keys are signed by the same CA, trusted by both services. Trust will be established and a secure communication start between the services. So this is about the internal application or services. What about the external facing application of the microservices? Consider an example of e-commerce site where you enter your credit card details to make payment. How you can make sure that this application is secure? How do you build trust between the e-commerce application and all the browsers or client applications that want to access it? A third party that's known to and trusted by all client applications signs the certificate given to the e-commerce site. This third party is known as certificate authority. Anyone who wants to expose services that are protected with the TLS over the web must get their certificate signed by trusted CA. Few trusted CAs are available globally, and their public keys are embedded in all browsers. When a browser talks to the Amazon over the TLS, it can verify that the e-commerce certificate is valid by verifying its signature against the corresponding CA's public key that's embedded in the browser. So we have different types of keys for different use cases. In first case, we discussed keys issued by internal CA, which is certificates issued by public key infrastructure in your organization. Second is certificates issued by commercial CA. The third type of certificates are self-signed certificates, which are issued by your individual application itself. So this is all about securing inter-service communication with mutual TLS. We will discuss more about certificate-based authentication in upcoming lectures.